U.S. Game 3 winners match. I think it's Game 3 anyway. Maybe the losers match is it doesn't matter. It's the third game I'm doing. So, and it doesn't affect the outcome either way. This match, I know for a fact, is Jaedong versus Frozean. Frozean orange in the 9 o'clock position, Jaedong the teal Zerg in the 6 o'clock position. And there you see Frozean right there from the Samsung team, Samsung Khan, of course. And Jaedong, of course, from Oz, Lake Half Oz. Totally forgot. Blank in there. And they're playing on Athena II. And to be honest, I am not all that familiar with this map yet. I've only seen a few games on it. I don't remember everything about it. But I'm sure I'll be reminded as the game goes on. So if there's any nuggets of information I can give you, I'll be sure to. Anyway, so the last game we watched, Frozean thoroughly owned Up Magic. In the game before that, Jaedong thoroughly owned Go-Go. So we should see a pretty good match here. Frozean is in pretty good form, and I think Jaedong is always in pretty good form. So if Frozean can put up a good fight, this is going to be a great match. Again, I mean, I don't know anything about the map, but I do know it's a 4-player map. So I guess, yeah, I don't have anything to say about that actually. So I don't know what I was doing. I was actually just talking to Diggity, trying to get him to duel with me, but he totally turned me down. He said, "No, man, you are not cool enough. I don't like you." So, no, I'm just kidding. Diggity's a cool guy. He's just busy tonight. But maybe next time he'll be dueling. He was just telling me too that he's going to be doing the WCG Finals, World Cyber Game Finals in the USA with Mole Trap. So be sure to keep an eye out on that one. It's going to be crazy. And I'll be sure to be watching that too. It's going to be pretty cool. Although, of course, you're going to see that, and then you're going to see the Americans go up against Korea and get destroyed. But we won't go into that right now. It's a little different when you get paid for a living to play StarCraft versus you play in your spare time. You know, it's like I can't think of any good analogies, but I'm sure there's some out there to describe the differences and likenesses. Jaedong doing the 12 hatch again. It looks like Frozean may be sending out a Marine to do another bunker rush on Jaedong. And Jaedong, we already know, is prepared for this. And yes, oh god, not another bunker rush on Jaedong. Holy wow. And Frozean sending out a crap ton of SCVs and a couple Marines. But, oh my god. And Jaedong not going to give it up this time. He's going out there with a whole bunch of drones to try to take down that bunker. And it looks like he may be able to take it down in time. Frozean is not going to have those SCVs in time, but he is going to have the Marines there in time. And Jaedong really is going to need to get some Zerglings out. And that bunker's still together. And the spawning pool not quite up yet. Just about, yeah, just completed now. That spawning pool is not going to... Oh, we canceled the hatchery again. Oh, my God. And it looks like Frozean, on the other hand, is not going to play dumb like... oh, man. Frozean is not going to play dumb like Up Magic did. I'm sorry, Go-Go did. And he's going to complete the bunker, and he's going to keep his Marines in there and contain Jaedong, which is a thing that Go-Go should have done, frankly. I still have no idea why he didn't do it. Jaedong condemned to do the same build as last time, going into really quick tech, getting a lair down, and looks like Frozean is going to be fairly strong economically as soon as those SCVs all get back to mining. And unlike Go-Go, who was apparently not paying attention to his macro, he may have a better chance of defending this from Jaedong. So it looks like Frozean also going to make use of his Marines and not just have him sitting there. He's I don't know if he's backing off. He left one Marine in there, I believe, to make it seem like there's a bunker full. But or no, I don't actually know. That bunker might be empty. It could be just a deterrent at this point. But I still think it's an intelligent thing to do, because it seems like something to. Something that he's gonna. Seems like he's got a bunch of Marines, so Jaedong's gonna dedicate to a lot of Zerglings, which is gonna make it tougher for his tech build down the line economically. He's not gonna be able to build another hatchery as quick. He's not gonna be able to pump out drones, but he arguably needs the Zerglings anyway. And blindly not knowing what Frozean's build is, he's got to get him anyway, because he could be doing a two barracks build, which he is doing. And yeah, one Marine was left in there. So Frozean would have lost a whole bunch of them otherwise. So it definitely was an intelligent move, I believe, to bring his units back and only leave the one there. So just a deterrent, basically, against Jaedong as he got his forces up and running back at his base. It looks like he's got 7 Marines there to do a pretty good defend against anything Jaedong can do. But Jaedong now scouting around with his Lings in a fanning fashion. Pretty cool to watch it on the minimap, actually, as they spread out. But Jaedong's still down to just one single base, and although he did pretty well against Gogo, I'd argue that Frozean is a better player than Gogo and has the foresight to build something up against Jaedong, knowing what type of player Jaedong is, especially with Mutalist. And again, I think Jaedong has to go Mutalist because he doesn't have the resources to do a proper lurker build. Oh no, but he's got Burrow. Oh, what the hell? And Jaedong, oh man, Jaedong, that was crazy. Burrowing, and unsuspectingly, Frozean runs right into it, and separating the units from the medics, he takes all but 1 Marine out. Very nice job by Jaedong taking out that force. Wow, that was clever. Jaedong, see, Jaedong, that's what I like about Jaedong. He always gets Burrow, and I think that's like, if you think of Zerg, you should think of Burrow. That's like something they do. That's what Zerg is supposed to do, is Burrow. And now Jaedong, actually a bunch of Marines out for Frozean, a bunch more than I thought he was going to have. Frozean probably going to be able to defend this okay. Only the 3 mutas for Jaedong. Oh, and losing one. Not gonna and back down to 3. Not gonna be able to stop those turrets from being built. Those turrets are up, and Jaedong actually may be in a little bit of trouble now. He's gonna get that expansion going. Maybe it's evened out back to normal game, but no, Jaedong's got to be behind, especially because economically with the single hatchery. So Frozean in a really good position right now, and Jaedong going to try to rely on his Mutamicro again, I'm sure, to try to win this match. But again, like I said, I think Frozean is going to be able to defend against that Mutamicro a lot better than Gogo did, especially because he's got a full force of Marines in his base to handle, what, 5 Muta? That's not going to be too tough, and he's got enough turrets to really deter those mutas. Turrets to deter. So the muta harass, and Jaedong, look, I mean, he hasn't even gotten a shot off on anything right now. He's kind of just floating around in limbo trying to figure out what he can do. And it looks like he might have 6 muta now, and taking out a Marine there. So he had to wait so he had enough muta that he could actually take out some Marines. And I don't think you can take out a Marine in one shot with 5. Maybe you can. I don't remember, what do they do, 11 damage? Or 9? Maybe it's 9. Whatever. I don't think he had enough with the 4 or 5 that he had at the time, so he probably waited. Now it looks like he has 7. Oh, but he loses another muta. That's critical. Jaedong, you gotta be more careful than that, man. And factory delayed, though, for Frozean. And yes, 6 muta. He's only got 6 muta, but he's building. He's got 7 there. He's building up expansion and the economy for that. But I don't know if he'll be able to take out those Marines. He did have the high ground for a second, but oh, that's a decent force right there, and paying a lot of attention to his micro. You can still see his macroing in the background, but paying a lot of attention to his, losing another muta. That is way too big of a force to be going out with just 6 muta, man. 7 muta. And you can see him switching overlords there for his grouping because they're floating away from him. And Jaedong's just going to go right back into the base, but I bet Frozean already has a bunch of Marines in there to deal with it. Yes, he does. Man, with the 2 barracks, he's able to pump them out very quickly. And only 1 sunken, and here we see Frozean's first-person view, and as he runs back and forth, with the control group stimming, and those muta think that they're hidden in that cliff, but he's